Hi everyone, this is Aakanksha Naval-Shetye, and today on Filmfare Middle East we have the Bollywood heartthrobs with us. There's Aditya Roy Kapur, there's Sanjana Sanghi, and the hotshot director who's making his debut with Rashtra Kavach Om, Kapil Verma. Welcome to Filmfare Middle East, guys.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you here.
Good to be here.
Tell me, how excited are you guys, one day away from the movie release?
Yeah, everything is now just a blur. Very excited, obviously, because it's been something that we've been working on for a couple of years now, through the pandemic and all that. So, can't believe we're finally putting this out for everyone to see.
And we are waiting for it because this is your debut movie. We are seeing you in a completely different, physically transformed mode, very action oriented, very exciting. The trailer looks good. Sanjana, from coming from Dil Bechara to this one, again, oh wow. So a lot of firsts are going to happen here.
Yes, that's true. Definitely.
And post pandemic, I think this is just the kind of movie we all have been waiting for.
Yeah.
That's awesome
Hardcore.
to hear. That's really nice.
How excited are you about it being an action entertainer as against the previous works that you have been doing?
I'm very, very excited. For me, it's been a genre that I've been dying to do for the longest time. I got a taste of it in Malang. I did some action, and after that, I was seeking out something more substantial in the genre. So I'm very excited to see what people think and how it's received, because it feels like something new for me. A new start.
But you took a long time to come at this, with that kind of body, it was unfair to keep us waiting for so long.
No, I mean, it better late than never, I say. But yes, I would have liked to have obviously gotten to this earlier, but I guess things happen when they're supposed to.
Absolutely. And Sanjana, you tell us, you with gun trotting and everything, how was the experience like being one of the
I mean,
action?
it's been an incredibly kind of eye-opening experience for me because I couldn't have imagined that I would get to do a film like this so early on. So I got to push myself and I got to discover a whole new side to myself as an actor, which I think is a constant endeavor. You're constantly trying to find challenges that really, really push you to the brink. And it's been such a beautiful journey making this film. So it's just been so wholesome for me that I feel grateful that I got to be Kavya.
Amazing. And Kapil, you tell us more about the entire thing, Such a, like, is the movie on lines of some Hollywood action movie that we have seen? Like, if we were to kind of say, what are we looking at over here?
It's a original story and screenplay.
Okay.
We have not, not compared with any other film. Everything has been written by our writers. We had a small storyline in the beginning of the film, and then we worked on it for another year and a half. So yeah, the story is absolutely original, and yeah, it's very interesting because we have done something very new in the film. We have Aditya playing that the action boy, and
Para-commando, yes.
the para commando, and we have Sanjana who's also killing it. A lot of action. She's also in a very. You're going to be very surprised of what these guys have done. And plus, we have a great story, which is very important, and which is, I think, is the USP of the film. So
I think the film has a very, like, in spite of all being action and everything, it has a very strong emotional connect. So it doesn't seem like all guns and no story.
Mean, it's really nice that you're saying that because that is at the core of it. It is a human drama almost, and all our action pieces are kind of coming out of situations that these people go through, which is what makes it more engaging also, hopefully.
Right. Like I was saying earlier, the trailer looks so promising. It already looks like, it could be made into a franchise. Any plans about that? Sequel coming up already?
Yeah, I mean, we try to stop ourselves from getting too ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
But yes, that would be something that we would all love to do.
Yes.
And I think we have sometimes entertained the thought and allowed ourselves a little bit
fully.
of that leeway. So yes, I think that's the idea.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Right. So who are the action heroes that you have kind of grown up, watching, trying to be at some point?
The action heroes I grew up watching were Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger was
The
the
ultimate.
one for me. Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Lee. Jackie Chan, I guess, more for me maybe, and Van Damme. These were the four like pillars. And I kind of seen all their films. I was pretty
Right.
crazy about their films.
But Bollywood is getting a new poster boy for action now with this one, clearly.
I think so.
No, you're leveling it up great. Like, how much time did you really have to work on the physical transformation of it?
It was a few months. It was 4 months at least. I had to do a bunch of action training. Since that's something that was new for me, I had to train in it to kind of feel confident on set. And also just to be able to achieve the kind of vision that Kapil had, because this is his first action film, but he's been shooting action his whole life, and I knew
Right.
that he's going to want to, in his first film, really show everyone what he's
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
So I had to like get into the shape to be able to do those things, and also the gym, which is something that was necessary to look kind of like buff. So it was pretty intense.
Lovely, but I'm sure it's worth it because I'm sure your female fan following, because I think Sanjana would agree, like wasn't he always the very thinking woman's actor kind of a thing with
Oh,
the
yeah.
kind of roles. With this one, it's just totally amping it
sure.
up. So adding on to your female fan following.
Well, I guess I hope so. Yeah, I hope they all.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I hope it's well received.
Right, right. So from the intellectual, being called like tags like sexy, hot.
Right.
What are you looking for?
I mean, I can live with it. I won't complain. If that
But
comes.
even for you, Sanjana, like from being this cutesy girl and like to be completely like this Tomb Raider Angelina Jolie vibes kind of a
Oh.
thing, why not?
But I mean, I would like to believe so, but I do feel like we've really kept Kavya simple, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think I used to spend more than like 20 minutes on the makeup chair, and she, even in terms of how we've styled her or done hair and makeup, it's really, really simple.
So
the
it's very
idea-
raw. That's the whole idea.
Yeah, and I think I love that because she's first a real character and a real person, not made her larger than life, to be honest. Yeah.
So who are your action heroes? Like of course there's Aditya Roy that you will name, I'm sure. Will you name him?
I don't know. She
I
has to see the
mean-
film as yet. So I think
I mean,
she-
I've seen the film being made,
Right.
so I guess that's enough.
Right.
But I mean, there's no doubt about the fact that he's gonna be hopefully, the new action hero. Because when I used to see the sequences being shot on set or shoot them with him, sometimes you're making something and it does feel unreal. I really feel like the way Kapil shot the film is very, very unique for Hindi cinema because we've gone handheld, our screenplay is really quick, it's very crisp. So hopefully that really lends to, the audience is enjoying it.
Of course, and coming out of the pandemic, like I was saying, we have been treated to a lot of content-driven stuff, and this has content, plus it has that extra masala, that action, which is a very theatre thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So would you call it like an absolute theatre experience, like
Oh, yeah.
ultimate one?
Yeah, I think so. I think this film, calls out to be seen in the theatre, and I think would be fully done justice to if you did watch this on the big screen. That's definitely been the idea, and I think that's how we've shot it, and that's how we've written it for the big screen. So for
Right.
sure.
But was this one more challenging as compared to the other movies in terms of physically, yes.
Yeah.
But even otherwise, was this one more challenging?
I mean, I don't know if it was more, but I think it was equally challenging as far as the acting was concerned, because, like you said, it's a very emotional story as well. So there was a lot of that, as I
Yeah.
think for all of us to have to sink our teeth into. All lovely stuff, because when something's well written, you don't have to try too hard. But yes, it wasn't like it was just the physical stuff and the acting was a cakewalk or was something that one could just dial in. I think it required us to be kind of invested completely.
Amazing. Okay, one quick thing. I know I'm not supposed to be getting too much personal, but this is something we can't resist. So, what is the way to win your heart? What is the way to win your heart? What is the way to win your script?
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe
I think there's a common answer to three, all three.
food.
Yes, guys, Shake Shack is waiting.
Oh man, I'm so ready.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know if there's one way. I think there are many ways, but yeah, maybe
Okay,
food is one way. I think
okay,
food-
let me
food
make
is
it.
one way.
This is one thing which is dedicated to all our female fan following out there on Filmfare Middle East. Now think.
Now think.
What does a woman have to do to win your heart? Is the question.
Thank you.
I guess it's just, I think just be yourself is the most important thing, right? Just be who you are and don't try. And, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I mean, I
about
was
you?
going to say exactly that. I think at least that's what it is for.
For women to win your heart?
No, for women can also win my heart. That's fine.
Yeah. We are very modern like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you?
But not
Food?
the heart.
Script or
Food,
heart?
Script or heart?
This
His heart has been won already.
My heart has been won.
that's why I was saying script.
I think Kapil loves his actors to be themselves also, to be honest.
Very important, yeah.
Yeah.
They should perform well and be dedicated, more important.
And carry food on sets, or it's okay?
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Food is a different thing altogether.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't allowed any of it on this film. So.
Yeah.
That was just us.
Right. Well, what about the real Aditya? Like when you're not on screen, when you're not being the characters that you are, what would we see?
Oh, it depends. I guess I like to keep my private life private, so I don't get out much. But yeah, I do normal things. Yeah, spend time with my friends, my family. I try to travel, play sport, normal stuff.
Are you like or very disciplined, or there's a balance between the partying side of you?
Well, I don't party that much actually. Used to when I was younger, of course, but not that much anymore. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I went clubbing. Maybe tonight, but yeah, I think I have found a balance between. I think in everything, and found some consistency in my kind of trying to be as healthy as one can as well, because that's important. But yeah, balance, moderation, everything in moderation, even moderation. That's a good
In
one.
moderation, that's a
Yeah.
good one. What about you, Sanjana?
I think similar. I spend a lot of time reading because I've been a nerd my whole life, so I really enjoy reading. And I love my dogs. I'm not from Bombay, I'm from Delhi. So for me, Bombay is still becoming home, So I'm on that journey right now, early days.
Right. And how are you guys finding, like from where you guys had started, going forward? Are you all happy with the kind of movies coming your way? Is this a great time to be?
I think it is a great time to be an actor.
Yeah.
I think it's a great time for everyone all across the board, even for technicians, for writers, for directors, because with the OTT platforms giving you so much of an outlet to make things that maybe you wouldn't have thought of earlier, because you only had one place to show it.
Right.
And the restrictions that go with that creatively as well. So I think there's more work for everyone, and there's a more chance to tell varied stories, and it couldn't be better, I think.
Amazing. Now, Kapil, we'll just play one quick thing with them, but you also have to kind of point out between the two of them, because you are going to be the tiebreaker. So I'll ask you just quick questions.
Yeah.
5 of them, just point out at whoever is more likely to.
Who's no more like, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so who's more likely to do more retakes? Takes longer to get ready and report on sets?
We're very similar actually. We turn up at the same time.
We turn up at the same time. I guess in this film, I would take more
Longer.
time, but I would still turn up at the right time.
Yeah, he would turn up,
But if
but
the question is who takes longer, it's me.
Okay, who's more likely to go and check out, at the directors, sitting and checking out at the camera after every shot?
No, I don't see the, I don't never check the monitor.
Neither of us.
None.
We're not monitor.
No checkers.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Sometimes I would and say, yeah, but not a chronic monitor
More
checker.
likely to get into a laughter fit or something on set?
Did we have one on this?
You
Maybe
were too
me.
delirious to. Yeah, I think delirious laughter fits.
Delirious laughter.
Because
For
he
lack
was
of
off like salt and water, so
that kind of thing.
he would get into a.
This psychotic fits of.
And who takes quicker to get into the character?
Who's quicker to get into the character? That's a question I don't even think we know.
That's something that they, when they wake up in the morning and they know they have to shoot, that's the time it begins. You have to be in the character at that point.
Lovely. Thank you so much, guys. Lovely talking to all of you. Wish you all the very best for this one and your upcoming projects. Can't wait for the movie. It's
Thank
actually
you.
looking very exciting.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Like,
much.
Hope you
really,
enjoy it.
really.
So much.